Hey, um, it's been a while, about 6 years, or more, really. Um, Man, a lot has transpired in a fairly small amount of time. Some would say it's a blip, but I need, uh, I need this again. Um, Recently, I went back and watched the videos that are on this channel, and they're very hard to watch. A lot of them are. Um, I was struggling with kind of an untreated addiction at the time, and I'm really happy to have kind of come around full circle and fought that disease again for the first time. And so, let's be real. I'm here for a reason. There's a lot of things going on in my life that are impressively difficult to talk about. And I'm not gonna necessarily use this as a way to talk about those things. Um, that is surely not the uh, the goal. However, I do need to be held accountable for just kind of healing and growing. So, 2 a.m., 2:21 to be exact, October 4th, 2019. At this moment, I am alone in more senses than the word itself. Mentally, I am stable, the better part of stable. Um, my life's in a very strange place, and a lot of things that are going on are, let's call it, outside of my control. Now, there's a lot that I do want to talk about, but in its own kind of way, I don't want to make a bunch of my personal life extremely public. Um, I would love to go back and do what I used to do on this channel. It's not so much that I need to talk about any one thing in particular, but me and you, it's a chance, right? It's a chance to really buckle down and just wax poetic, right? We can talk about whatever's going on in my mind, right? Not so much in my life, but that used to be what was really beautiful about this, was that there was this no obligation, right? There was no obligation to no to a structure or to some sort of set of rules. And right now, I have a. I have to take on a process of healing and growing, evolving. There is inside of me a better, more um, developed and responsible person. By no fault of anyone else, I have developed a distance from that person. This is really hard, but uh, it's going to be. And right now, in the mental state that I'm in, you know, it. This is a fight that I have to take on very much by myself. Now, does that mean that I'm saying that I don't want a support system? No, that's not what I'm saying. But I have a tendency, along with many other people, to make someone else's life uh, a priority. And in doing that, you will lose the value of your own life, right? Like you will lose what it is that makes you you, right? And I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. I have lost that. I've lost that vision. I've very much lost direction. I've lost motivation, you know, and I don't want it to be that way. I'm making a very conscious, active, alive decision, a very right now decision. You know, I'm going to heal. It's just sort of like how, you know, how exactly? I need to be. It's hard because I have to take this challenge on. It's so much easier to walk away. I don't know. That's the difference between what these videos are going to be. And no one's going to watch them, right? I don't really care. I'm not really going to look at view numbers. I don't really care. I just have to make these videos. I have to post them. I'm going to go after it again. You know, I made it 75 days last time I did this. 2.5 months. I I very unintentionally documented the death of my uncle when I did this last. And that really messed up kind of the beauty of the project, right? It was supposed to be 100 days, a video a day for 100 days. So I'm not gonna title these in any way. Um, I might just put a number. I think I'm going to. I should probably be candid about this, but I've been thinking about doing this for about a month, and I really purposely didn't put any planning into it. I didn't really want to overcomplicate this. So, if I get a chance, I'd love to maybe record these during the day. But in reality, 2 o'clock in the morning is probably when these are going to happen. And I guess I kind of want to clear that up. The reason why these are going to happen at 2 o'clock in the morning is roughly the end of my day. So I had made the mistake when I was doing this before that I'd do the video and I'd upload it same day. And I would do it in the middle of the day. They were baseless. A lot of them were pointless. And that might be a lot of what happens here. But I do feel like that I'm going to get something out of this, right? There's going to be some semblance of growth, evolution, and kind of like moving on. Just finding those things that I'm having such a fucking hard time talking to other people about. And sometimes it might just be kind of the ramblings of a madman, right? I haven't been entirely honest with you. There's more to me that is unhealthy. And I don't really understand it. I don't really know exactly what's happening in my mind. But I need help. In a number of ways. But I need help by you listening. Because I'm going to kind of try to work this out. You know, I desperately need to work this out. We'll see where it goes. I really hope somebody watches these. I don't know if you will. I don't really know who's going to, and but if no one does or if someone does, it doesn't change anything, right? It doesn't change why I want to do this. It doesn't change anything. This was really hard. But okay. It's day one. Wish me luck.